It's my company.
Okay. I didn't know.
Okay. Yeah.
You got it.
Congrats, Aljamain. That was fun. You looked like you had a great time out there. You took out a really good opponent in Benson Henderson, a former UFC champion. You guys had a lot of respect for each other. What was tonight like for you?
It was great to face another legend of the sport, you know, and two-time All-American himself. So it was I just wanted to see what he could bring and what I could do against someone, even though he's a little bit older. Those Russian roots, they run strong, right? So NAIA, two-time All-American, myself, D3 All-American from SUNY Cortland, and just wanted to go out, have fun, stay competitive while I'm waiting for a fight, right? So I think I still got the juice, man. Still got the juice. I might be Unk now, but Unk still got some moves.
Did anything surprise you out there at all?
I was surprised by how much he actually shot, because we were going over like what he might actually try to do. And I thought he was just going to try to hand fight and stay tight and compact and back up. But then he shot a couple of times. I was like, bro, I'm the funk master. You're giving me exactly what I want. So it couldn't have gone any better, right? So I'm happy about that. I wanted to show a little bit of my offense, but he stayed very, very tight in his defense in his shell and wasn't really offering too much. So I just tried to hand fight, and he took the shots and gave me the opportunities to score.
You said you took this opportunity so you could wait for a fight. Anything being discussed right now? Any date, time frame, anything like that? I know there's a lot going on with your division right now. They just announced Pico versus Patricio the other day. Obviously, we got the big main event in London that you're going to have your eye on. Anything in the works as of this moment?
Nothing yet. Yeah, I saw that announcement, the Battle of the Belosaurs. So good for those guys. They came over, haven't really been able to do much since coming over the ship. And so I'm sorry, but yeah, that's just how the game goes. Sometimes these guys think they're hot shit, and they come over and they get a nice humbling really quick, right? So I've been doing this for a long time, been with the company since 2014. I've been calling my shot, defending my belt the most in the bantamweight division, tied with a couple other greats like Merab Dvalishvili, consecutive title defenses. Give me my fucking shot. I deserve a shot at the title. OG versus OG. I'm smarter than all these dumb motherfuckers out there. Excuse my French, but Diego Lopez gets a fucking rematch and he goes out there and fights worse after actually doing decent in the first fight. It hurt him. And he can't figure out how to do a lateral step to cut off a fucking cage. Like, what are we even talking about? Like, yeah, I don't have knockout power. That's never been my game. I win with this. I'm smarter than a lot of these guys out there. So, like I said, I'm an OG of the game. Give me my fucking title shot. I'll put on a good show for the fans. I've been working on my striking, as people saw in this Brian Ortega fight. Give me my fucking shot. I've earned this. I've been around for a long time. I don't know what else I got to do. If you want to give me Yair Rodriguez, I'll fight him. You want to give me Gene Silva, I fight him. You want to give me Yusuf Zalal, I'll fight him. I've never turned down anybody. These guys have asked me for opponents who I want to fight, and then they give me somebody the complete opposite because they want to see me lose. That's my perspective. It might be different for them, but my perspective is you ask me who I want to fight, I give you a name, stylistic, good matchup for myself. You give me somebody else, what does that tell me? Oh, maybe I'm not the guy for the spot, but I keep proving them wrong. Give me the fucking title shot, I'm going to prove them wrong again.
Will you be available if something happens with Lerone or Movzar? I mean, Movzar, he's one of those guys who's really, really good and really, really talented. You've obviously competed against him in a very competitive fight, but he hasn't competed since then. So is there a part of you that feels like maybe that phone will ring, you might have to go to London and fight Lerone?
Maybe I bruised his ego a little bit too much. Maybe he didn't think the fight was supposed to be that close. And like I said, I thought I won that. Close fight. No complaints, but I still think I deserve the nod, but it is what it is. I move on, build myself back up again, and move forward, right? So nothing unfamiliar with the path I've been riding this entire time since my UFC journey, my entire career. So I told Hunter, I'm your guy for London. I didn't hear nothing back. So I'm hearing possibly Gene Silva might be the guy. This is like what people are saying. I'm hearing this from multiple people, so if he's going to be the guy, why the fuck am I going to go out to London just to be the backup to the backup? Doesn't even make any sense. So, like, I mean business. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. Like Michael Chandler said, except I'm winning. Respect to Michael Chandler, but except I'm fucking winning. So, I'm sorry for everybody catching these straights tonight, but I'm on one right now, bro. I'm on one. It's like, if you're going to see me in person, I'm going to say, my bad, bro. It's all love. But you know how this shit goes, man. So, I would love to be the backup, but like I said, I put my name in the hat. I'm hearing from multiple other people that it's supposedly Gene Silva. Kudos to him. I can't knock another man who's getting the shine, getting the love, but I'll be here waiting. I'll be putting my time in, putting the work in, and I'll be ready for the next opportunity.
Just a couple for me. Talk about this event, the atmosphere. You've obviously been in world title fights, packed arenas before. How does this compare? Did you ever think that freestyle wrestling could pack an arena like this?
No, I did not, man. Not in the U.S. at least. So it's nice to see these guys doing a great job at RAV. I hope to compete for these guys multiple times and against some better and better competition. You know, I would eventually like to start competing against these younger studs, really see where my game is at. Like I said, tonight it's about styles. Tonight I didn't really get to show some of the offensive things we've been working on in the back room and things like that, but still had a fun match. I think relatively entertaining. I wanted to try to 5 him, lock my hands and take him on top, but he wasn't giving me a chance to tie him up, so it is what it is. But it's great for the sport of wrestling, for the kids. You see how many kids are out here, man. This is amazing. I didn't have an opportunity like this. I didn't have a platform like this. So it's nice that these kids can go, I can wrestle, and I can go somewhere else. It doesn't have to be MMA. I can make the choice to go to MMA, or I can stick here and wrestle, maybe not go to the Olympic team, or try out for the Olympic trials, or maybe they could do both. And that's all it is. Life is about opportunities, and I'm fortunate these guys are here. Eric, Chad, Izzy, they're giving a platform, giving opportunities for these younger kids coming up. And of course for us, make some money, have some fun, put on some entertaining matchups that you probably won't see in tournaments. And that's what the fans want to see. They want to see good matches. They want to see fun fights.
And then last one for me, you need a fight in the UFC. Merab needs a match in RAF. During his rise to the bantamweight title, that you guys wouldn't fight each other. Can we see you here?
That's up to him, man. I think it would get pretty chippy, but I would do it if he was okay with doing it. But I know how I am when I compete. I know how he is when we compete, because we compete in the room all the time. You start wrestling, it starts turning to slaps and punches. You just saw Giorgio and Armin, right? So that's like me and Marab when we start cat fighting when we're wrestling. So if he wanted to do it, I would do it. I think it would be, like I said, it might get a little chippy though. So that's my brother. That's my brother.
Thanks, man.
Thank you guys.
Good to see you, brother.